911 emergency, Peralta 17124. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Medical. I think I killed my mommy.
What's your address? Why do you think you killed your mom?
Because I did. I murdered her.
On August 31, 2022, a 28-year-old Nevada woman named Hend Bustami thrust herself into the national spotlight, seizing infamy after an incident at the bustling Harry Reid International Airport. Little did she know that a brush with the law would plunge her into a web of intrigue, leaving the world captivated by her mysterious allure. Arrested and charged with a misdemeanor, a belligerent Hend brazenly challenged officers as they apprehended her. With an air of audacity, she boldly claimed that her arrest was nothing more than a product of their envy. In fact, she declared she knew the real reason behind her arrest.
She was wanted for skipping out on a Chili's tab at Reid International Airport, but per the arrest report, she claims she was being harassed because cops had never seen anyone as pretty as her. This is Hend Bustami, who was arrested near baggage claim last week. Turns out she had an arrest warrant from Las Vegas Municipal Court. Bustami was uncooperative while being detained. She was later booked into Clark County Detention Center.
The term "too pretty to be arrested" rapidly caught the attention of several media outlets. But Hend would find herself back in the national spotlight just 2 months after the airport incident. But this time, the world would witness a startlingly different side of Hend, one that was neither too attractive nor deadly to be apprehended. Bustami, commonly known as Henny to her friends, has a residence on June Flower Drive with her mother. In 2017, she earned a bachelor's degree in hospitality administration and management from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. She has 5 years of expertise in the food and beverage sector, but most recently, prior to joining Monat, she served as a brand ambassador for a cannabis shop. Henny has a background in hospitality, but dance music is her genuine love. She saw it as more than just a pastime and wanted to turn her passion for music into a successful DJ career. She occasionally appeared as Aphrodite when playing at nearby gatherings. But as 2022 went on, Henny's hopes of becoming a successful DJ remained elusive. Chaos started to engulf her, casting doubt on her goals. On May 26, 2022, Henny posted a message to Facebook that read, "Hit me up on here. I haven't had a phone in months. My parents are holding it till I get my own line, so I do not have access to my phone number or anything social media app related unless it's on a desktop. Took me about 3 to 4 months to articulate this information cause life has been a series of unfortunate events. Sorry if you've been trying to contact me or if I'm hacked, I literally have no idea. Also hit me up. I'm in need of assistance and a place to stay." The first sign of probable problems with her living circumstances has been made public by this announcement. Police were called on Wednesday, August 31, 2022, regarding a woman who had departed a Chili's restaurant at Harry Reid International Airport without paying her bill. The woman, however, was not there when the police got on the site. The police were informed about a female who matched Henny's description shortly after by TSA workers. After interfering with TSA operations, she was seen dozing off next to the security checkpoint.
I'm going to go ahead and take care of those today. This will give you a good place to sober up, and we're not going to have to worry about you. You got it? This way, big burger. Big burger, okay. And then she's going to put stuff she's got to take care of with the state. Previous to anything here, but she'll be able to sober up there.
She's not going to Texas either, Louis Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'll let the airline know.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, I've got all the power to talk to Blaine. But you were set up on everything? Yes, I did. Okay. Good. So. See? We're up and down again. Up and down again.
You're not my dad. You're not going to use emotions against me.
I don't have to. I'm using facts.
You're using force as well.
You are going to jail.
No.
That is what's going on.
Let go of me.
I don't need to. I have to escort you to your ride to a chariot, which is going to be here momentarily. Got it?
Okay.
If you spit Maya, that'll be a different charge. That'll be battery on a police officer. It'll actually be battery by a prisoner, and then you will go to the ground.
But you need all those things to make you keep squeezing my arm, bitch.
Because you keep on turning on you.
I'm not turning you on. I'm turning you on, huh?
No, you're.
Fuck yeah.
There we go. See, threaten the spit, and now we have the spit sock on.
I didn't say what I said. If I did, you guys would accept it.
But that was threaten to spit. Did I threaten to spit on you?
So now you can't spit on us.
I'm not going to. I was just saying.
Well, that was silly and childish, okay?
Freedom of speech. I'm sorry you guys didn't teach us better in college.
There's not a freedom of speech when you threaten.
I feel like I didn't do anything wrong and I paid like for
Is
money
it our
here.
job to teach you, or is it your job to learn?
Your job is to protect society, yes. You can't put that back on my face because of COVID. You can't put that back on my face. I will literally sue you. Let go! Help!
Okay.
This is America!
There is.
Yes, and you're under arrest right now, okay?
Listen, I own you. Your gas is my country.
He's coming.
How much gas are you guys paying for? Can I at least have my identity? Squeeze harder, bitch. I need proof. Oh, wow. Rapist. Rapist. They're not even my glasses, you rapist.
All right, well, you cannot have those on hand.
Okay, rapist. I have lawyers. These bitches can't afford shit. My lawyers pay for them. He's bruising my arm. What are you stacking in my pocket now? This is illegal. I'm not a fucking terrorist.
But it's not.
Oh, why? Because you guys have hidden moves. Let go of my arm, you prick! Let go of my arm! Let go of my arm! Let go of my arm! I've been squeezing tighter. At least can it be a dick in my
Here, the door's open.
Why am I going to prison?
You're not going to prison.
Why is there a bag over my head? What is this, KKK? My bomb is still inside.
Hey, who's cuffs over your back?
Take the shoes off.
Jason's. Rose. Yes.
Hold on, let me grab these shoes.
Ow, you hurt my ankle for no reason, you ignorant. You can just take them off. I'm sorry they're not Cinderella high heels.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, we're going to get you in the car.
Not that I know every judge in Las Vegas and you're fired. Yes, I love the system. You guys don't know who I am. Mr. O'Donohue, aren't you a retired sheriff? Look at this guy. Fire his ass.
Please do.
Please do. Rachel O'Donoghue. Look at who your dad trains. Garbage. Garbage losers that never finish high school, right? You little dance boy. Heck yeah.
College. I was looking for a job when I found this one. So.
Bitch, I'm a woman. I marry one of you. Fucks and you take care of me
You are
forever.
not acting like you.
Because you are not a man, sir.
Okay. That's totally from just in case I need it. No, you did. Don't you dare spit. Don't you do it. You're not gonna like what the result is.
You're not with my stick.
Okay, I'm gonna put this
You're not
card
with
down
my
right here
stick.
for a second.
I would never debate myself from you. Yes, she's beautiful. Please be more beautiful.
I love you.
Because you are.
I just need to
And I have
move your
witnesses.
hand away from me.
Why? Because I'm
Momentarily.
Because I'm the prettiest girl in the
Oh,
world. Is that also offensive in your American law?
hold up.
Sure, Elvis is so proud of you. Only the best friends. But I haven't met me. Johnny Cash is your favorite, right? Elvis Presley's so proud of you.
What the hell is it?
Proud to be an American, well at least I know I'm free. You guys like to be a bully to me. Because they're evil, so fragile. They need to press charges on a woman. Because they're weak
This is
and
actually,
stupid.
again, we talked about
You
that you didn't take care of previously.
Okay.
Okay.
Be nice, okay?
Trespass warning. You are trespassing the airport. Don't come back until I find you guilty.
How do I get the
Promise you
fuck
will
out
go
of
to
the
jail
country?
every single time.
Okay, listen,
All right.
how do I get out of the country? Look,
Ma'am, watch your foot.
answer my question as a deputy, bitch!
Watch your foot,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna get you.
We're not deputies.
Please do. Again. Jeebus. Ah, there I was. 9 miles over.
All right.
Hey, that problem bench over there. Looks like the one they described earlier. I'll go talk to her. Thanks last week. This guy's really good.
Henny was taken into custody for breaking both airport and restaurant rules. Police claim that although it is not visible in this footage, Henny told the cops that she was being arrested because she was so good looking. She was detained and then let go. Henny had a warrant out of the Las Vegas Municipal Court, the police subsequently discovered. According to records, she was charged with violence on a security guard in June at a company in the arts area. Because of her intoxication, the arresting officer observed that Henny was unable to sign the ticket he had written against her. She skipped her arraignment in July, and the court issued a bench warrant for her arrest as a result. On October 27, she was supposed to appear in court on the battery accusation, but she chose to skip that hearing. At 2:34 a.m. on October 26. One day before Henny was scheduled to appear in court on a battery charge, police received a disturbing 911 call.
911 emergency, Peralta 17124. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Medical. I think I killed my mommy.
What's your address? Why do you think you killed your mom?
Because I did. I murdered her.
How did you do that?
Yeah. I broke the table on her head and I broke it.
You did what with the table? Can I get medical? Medical 8759. Where are you?
I'm at my mom's house. I'll give you the address.
You said.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do to her?
I killed her.
How did you kill her? You said something about a table?
I broke the table on her head.
You dropped the table on her head?
I broke the table on her head and I cut her neck off.
And you cut what?
Her neck off.
Where are you at now?
I'm in the car. I'm in the water.
Henny hung up the phone with the dispatcher after giving her address. When the police came, they were horrified to see a woman laying inside the house with many stab wounds. Medical staff attempted to revive the woman, who has been identified as Hend's mother Afef Hassanin, but she was declared dead on the spot. In order to acquire information and gather evidence, the police launched an investigation and obtained a search warrant.
This morning, approximately 2:30 in the morning, 911 dispatch received a phone call from a frantic female stating that her mother was dead. Then the line was disconnected, had no further details. Patrol arrived in the 10,000 block of June Flower in the far south part of town. Patrol made entry into the house, did find a crime scene, a lot of blood, did find a deceased female. The deceased female being described as a 62-year-old female. She had multiple deep lacerations, a lot of blood, no sign of any other weapons, can't say anything specific as to manner of death, but she was pronounced deceased on scene. Based on preliminary investigation, we started looking for a daughter. We now have that daughter stopped and in custody in Barstow, California. With the help of California Highway Patrol. That occurred about 5 a.m. this morning, the daughter being a 28-year-old female. Right now everything's still very preliminary, still need to go through the residence, still need to talk to neighbors, still need to talk to the daughter. Don't have many further details as I don't know what caused an altercation, what made it escalate to this point, but at this point we do have one deceased female and the suspect is in custody. Any questions?
Who was the person who called 911?
We believe it was actually the daughter herself had called before leaving the scene.
Was anybody else home at the time?
We do not believe so.
Any weapons found?
We've yet to go inside to a search warrant, but we have no information on any weapons at this time.
You said you were called at 2:30 a.m. and then you found the daughter at what time?
911 call was made from this residence at 2:30 this morning. We then started looking for the vehicle and the daughter. CHP was able to locate, stop her, take her to custody at about 5 a.m. this morning in Barstow, California. Thank you very much.
The officers went to a neighbor's house in search of more information. The neighbor reported hearing a loud noise in the early morning, a possible indication of the heinous act.
Usually 10 o'clock or later, they would just be screaming in the backyard, or they'd be fighting, and I could always hear the screaming and yelling, so I just try to keep to myself. And of course, shortly after, the screaming, their police presence would be involved, and things would get settled down, and then a week later it happened. She would come outside and literally spin in her driveway singing songs or talking to herself in her driveway, or she just walk up and down the street muttering to herself. I believe she had mental health issues and she really did desperately need help, but maybe she chose not to get it, or who am I to say, but there's obviously something going on with her.
According to one neighbor, visiting the Bustami home by police was a monthly or bi-monthly occurrence, according to 8 News Now. Henny's peculiar behavior was frequently noticed by neighbors. For instance, requesting rides from strangers, going into neighbors' unlocked garages, and discovering her items outside. Moreover, the neighbor's Ring camera captured footage of a person leaving the driveway in a 2-door Honda Accord with a California license plate, a vehicle linked to Henny. A short while later, police were informed that a license plate reader tracked Henny's vehicle driving southbound on I-15, heading to California. California Highway Patrol was able to locate and apprehend Henny near Barstow. Upon her detainment, police noticed apparent blood on her clothing, as well as cuts and bruising on her hands. According to detectives, Henny admitted to being involved in a verbal altercation with her mother over a pack of cigarettes. The argument led to a physical fight. Henny flew into a rage and hit her mother over the head with a table glass and broke it. She then used the shards of glass as a stabbing instrument, police said. She admitted to stabbing her mother several times before cutting her throat. Following the brutal slaying, she fled the residence. These details led the police to conclude that Hend Bustami should be detained on suspicion of open murder with a dangerous weapon in connection with the death of her mother. Serious issues at the Bustami residence are described in detail in a report by the TV network 8 News Now. Officers from the Las Vegas Police Department claim that just in 2022, there were 12 calls for assistance at the Bustami residence. Family disturbances were the cause of 7 of those calls. Reports of a missing individual, legal issues, and a suicide attempt were among the other calls. According to published reports, Henny's mother was at a friend's house the night before she died and expressed her fears of Henny, saying, "I'm worried to go home, maybe she will kill me." This unsettling statement reveals her deep-seated concerns regarding her daughter, adding a chilling dimension to the unfolding investigation. On Wednesday, October 26, 2022, Afef Hassanin failed to arrive at work. Worried co-workers called the police.
911 emergency, do you need police, fire, or medical?
Well, I'm her friend, but her work called for emergency contact, which is another friend, and we're all looking for her. She's not answering. She has not showed up to work. And when she called me last night going home, she was scared. And that was the last time I spoke to her.
Henny made her preliminary court appearance on Sunday, January 29, 2023, following her extradition from a California detention facility. During this hearing, the presiding judge determined there was sufficient probable cause to hold her on the murder charge. As a result, bail was denied in her case. During a grand jury hearing in March, prosecutors chose not to pursue the death penalty against Hend. A trial date has not yet been determined.